Kia ora and welcome back to the ASB Arena here in Kilburnie, in with Te Whanganui Atara Wellington, Terry Orchard along with Troy McLean, about to call you the action that you've all been waiting for. The senior boys final from the Wellington College basketball. Two schools that we are unfamiliar with over recent years but have become stalwarts of the game in the last 4 or 5 years. Tawa College and Scots College. Troy McLean, you know a lot about one of them in particular because you ran the program there for 5 years and you've been responsible for bringing it through. That's the team walking through our screen right now. What can you tell us about what we can expect from what Kenny McFadden's done following on from your program?
Kia ora, Terry. Kia ora whānau. Yeah, pretty intimate knowledge of a lot of the players on this Scots College team. This is a replay of last year's final. A lot of the players from Scots College are fairly athletic, so as are a lot of the players from Tawa, so look forward to a really good display of athleticism. Tawa has got the edge, I think, in terms of record so far this year. They've come, they won by 11, I believe, the last game they played in the regular season, so
95-82, yeah.
And fairly heavy wins the 2 previous games before that. So I expect Scots, though, to come out with energy and some resolve to fix that. And under Kenny McFadden as their coach, I'm sure he'll have them hyped and ready to go.
We know that Purupi Corrint and Sam Gold and Malachi Collins are going to be the leading trio for Tawa. We also know that Tawhara Gapare and Ezekiel Stallworth, Doug McJorrow are going to be the trio. Who are the ones that we're least likely to see that will make a big impact in this game tonight, or least likely to expect?
I think for Scots College, Rufus Rashon-Combe will play a major factor in this game. If he comes to play and ready to play, I think he's going to be really good and work out really good for Scots College. I think Caleb McDonald, as well as Tyson for Tawa, both guards, if they can deal with the pressure that I'm sure Scots College are going to have defensively, I think that they'll get Tawa over that hump.
So Tawa in the blue, starting with Caleb McDonald, Tyson Thatapesi, Malachi Collins, Sam Gold and Purupi Corrint. And for Scots College in the black with the red hoop and the white, Doug McJorrow, along with Ahmed Isihati, Tafa Gapare, Gazelle Stallworth, and Dallas Clayton as the game gets underway. And the man we just mentioned, Dallas Clayton, passed with a turnover straight up. Here's a chance coming back straight away for Tawa College, and a nice little easy shot for Purupi Corrint. And it's a 2-0 lead, Tawa, early in this ball game.
Tawa showing a 2-3 zone early on. A little bit of confusion right now with Scots.
Baseline, 3-pointer, no good. Top of the backboard, rebounded again nicely from Caleb McDonald for Tawa. Point guard sending it, cross-court pass, across to Tyson.
Malachi Collins not really known as a shooter, so Tawhara Gapare really hanging off him, playing him as a non-shooter. Good job in terms of finding the mismatch.
From Stallworth. Scots College come back. Little teardropper coming in from their number 2 man, Ahmed Isihati. Loose ball, foul off the ground. Gold brings it forward for Tawa. A bit rough and ready in the start with. Another block shot. 2 blocks in a row for Ezekiel. Good timing. And he's got very good athleticism. Super long. Knocked out of bounds here. I thought it was Tawa off the Tawa hand. Off the hand of Caleb McDonald. So it will be inbounded by Isihati. Looking for someone to give it to. Finds his teammate in Gapare. McJorrow back to Gapare. Gapare from a long way out off the glass, and down it goes. 3-2, Scots with the early lead. Bit of pressure coming on from Scots, all court pressure. Coming on Collins, the ball carrier. He has to find McDonald to try and free it up. Gold Oh, and a nice play. Nice play by Collins.
I think Tawa does a really good job of breaking pressure. Scott's going to have to be careful with that full court press.
Taking McJaro on the far side. Looking for Stallworth. Into Tapare. And a nice little running baseline floater
From Ahmed.
from Isahati.
Very good at those types of shots. Has really good touch around the rim.
Collins setting it up. High on the left-hand side here, you see. Inside it goes. Nice little give at the top. Great defense from Tawa to get back on that one, Troy.
Yeah. Poor decision there by Tafara. The one hand.
Of a shame there with the court on the far side. The whistle went, and the Tawa attacker thought that the call would come. Looked at the referee. She waved the game on, but of course it was too late. He'd missed the opportunity to either take the penetration or the shot.
Good flash there by Ezekiel, and good find. It's going to be really important for Doug McJaro to shoot the ball well.
Down the court. Finds McDonald. McDonald across. Nice work inside.
Good up fake.
Body contact, but good. Good referee to protect the cylinder. He went up in his cylinder, and he's allowed to under the rules of the game.
Yep, stayed vertical. Really good job there by Dallas.
The wall of verticality. I loved it when I played and refereed. This shot from Scots, but they'll regain the ball. Slow start to the game scoring-wise. Troy, I thought I might have expected to see a little bit higher scoring than this in the first 3 minutes of the game, but
Scots have settled for a few three-pointers right now.
Inbound to McJaro.
Not a lot of ball
McJaro
movement.
from way downtown. Uncontested defensive rebound along with Corinth. He brings the ball forward with Collins. Collins steps into the paint, tried to get around it. Nice move.
Very good move.
A little bit of bump, nothing. Sam Gold gets it. Lovely play from Sam Gold, 6 to 5.
This is where Sam can really excel. He has got a great motor similar to his two brothers. Really attacks the glass.
Well, I've heard it say he was the best of the three.
Sam. Ben right now is in the junior NBA academy in Canberra. So, in my opinion, Ben is probably the better of the three, but Sam is very, very close second.
Nice move inside. Wouldn't roll off the hoop for Stallworth.
Thomas Gold also, it's a good drive there by Tyson. Thomas Gold also helping as an assistant coach on the Tawa bench. So keeping it in the family, the Gold family.
Well, Mum's the manager too.
That's right, and physio.
Yeah, and for those of you who don't know, Sharon Gold used to be Sharon Burridge, was a very tough circle defender for our Silver Ferns team.
So great genetics.
A Cantabrian or Otago, I think, from memory, Sharon. And also, actually, not a bad netball commentator. Did a bit of netball on radio with me going back a few years ago, Troy. So
I did not know that.
Person of many talents.
All I know is that the boys always loved her as a physio, and she had a great rapport with these young men. Good shot.
Nice shot from Japare. But Scott's back in the lead with Tawa coming forward again. I'm not seeing a lot of structure and offense, but this modern game doesn't have a lot of structure and offense, right? Yeah,
I mean, the zone for Tawa is doing what I guess it's intended to do against Scots College, kind of nullify their athleticism in terms of their man-to-man ability. But
nice move from Corinth, but he couldn't finish it off. Now they come down the other end, and here's an easy putback. Easy putback for Scots is Rufus Rushholm Cobb.
Rufus has come on and made an instant impact. He's going to be a big factor in the game.
Nice little entry pass was knocked away by Dallas Clayton. So again, Scots get the turnover, come forward. And a hand to the ball knocks it out of bounds, restart. Around the 5-minute mark to go in the first quarter. It's an 8-all ball game. Scots College inbounding. Isahati inbounds. In the corner, penetrates, finds Isahadiak out the three-point line. No good.
Defensive
Rebound from Corrin. And how quickly it's up the court. And the rush offense continues. But
Great.
nice play from Ezekiel.
Coast to coast there by Ezekiel. Showing his athleticism.
Hi, Dad Terry, if you're watching this, I hope you enjoy the commentary watching your son. Sorry you couldn't be in here tonight, but that's what COVID-19's done to us all. It's Tawa score again. Tied up 10 apiece. Far side, Gapari. Takes the three ball. No good. Corrin the rebound. Comes forward. Looks to turn. Nice spin move, but finds himself with no one to give it to. 3 seconds. Must have just about ripped off the clock.
Tawa's just missed a couple of gimmies.
Gapari with a very keen rebound. He's put his hand up to indicate that he's made an error. So Tawa will get the chance to regroup and run on the offense.
I believe Malachi Collins is coming off an injury, so doesn't look as athletic as he usually is.
The Scots in a man-to-man defense. Gold looks, gives it off. Nothing there, won't go, but a foul's been called. So it'll be Paripi Collin that'll step the line for 2. Foul is called on 5. So that's Tafada Gapade for Scots College.
Scots.
Was he in your junior program? Have all these guys come through your junior program?
Yes. So Coach Jaden has worked with the majority of this group outside of
Coach who?
Jaden Smith, who's with me at Scots College as the head junior coach.
Both free throws missed by.
They've added 2 more players since then.
Oh, Gold got his hands in the cookie jar, knocked it away from what was looked like going to be a putback for Scots down in front of us now. 3-point attempt coming from Tyson Thatapesi.
Both teams been a bit lucky on the defensive end.
12-10 Scots are leading right now, 3-minute mark of the first quarter. Secondary school boys final, ASP Stadium.
Just a simple cross screen here.
Troy McLean calling you the play-by-play. Nice inside to Corrent. Turns, looks to get over the top as you can see. Good move, foul, yep. Oh, 30-second shot clock violation.
Well, 24, mate.
Yeah, show my age, Troy. It's lucky there's no cameras on us because they'd see how grey I've gone.
I'm right behind you.
12-10, Isahati tries to penetrate, takes it far side and it goes out of bounds. Off Stallworth. Unforced error. Kenny McFadden trying to push the pressure up. Isahati pushing pressure up along with Rashom Cobb.
Scott's
Tawa pretty easily gets through it.
Scott's
they go to the hoop, nothing there. Tried to find Gold, but Patrick Freeman couldn't and turned it over. Down comes Scots. Scots get 2 attempts and can't put it back. Tawa comes forward again.
Scots take a very similar philosophy to Wellington East in terms of their pressure. They like to extend up full court.
Sam Gold off his own missed shot. Sam Gold ties it up at 12 all. Troy, in the modern game now we see, oh, got to be a foul. Yeah, helped him up. We see a lot of high ball screens outside the 3-point line.
Yes.
Is that trying to generate a pick and roll, or is there some other play trying to come off that?
Yeah, it's mostly to try and create an advantage somewhere. And against the zone, they're setting it on one side in order to create an advantage on the backside with the low players now having to, one of the low players now having to guard 2. Scott seems to be running that.
13, 14, 10 for.
This is the line or 2-2-1 press that they like to run. And they like to trap on all catches.
I don't know whether you can hear it, but we can certainly hear the voice of Coach Kenny McFadden calling out for the press. Sam Gold comes, oh, lovely pass from Sam Gold, and
nice.
He's given the reward with Malachi Collins making the 2. Brings the game a little closer together. But that's a pretty good play too. And I tell you what, Rufus Rushholm-Cobb was in the face of the Scots boys after that little play.
That's right.
Hey?
He's very much an energy player.
He's chipper. Max saying to him, I think you might have forgotten to do something on defense, Rufus. Don't you like characters like that? Get in the face, create the trash talk. Rushholm-Cobb, that's him there on the high screen coming from Sam Gold, goes in and there's a foul. Yep. Stillworth.
Both teams not really going into
Stillworth call for the foul.
Both teams not really going into their bench as of yet. One sub, I believe.
Well, Malachi Collins steps the line for 2 free throws for Tawa. And overextended on that one. Was way at the end of his extension before he let it go, hence it was the old crane motion.
He
again overextended.
Good offensive rebound.
Offensive rebound, Tawa through some good work inside, and here's Collins in again looking for it. Knocked away from the hand of Malachi Collins. He's not happy about it, and there's a sub. Now there's a sub coming in. And Peter Corrent comes back into the game, and Sam Gold checks out.
Malachi's doing a pretty good job of getting into the thick of the defense. Just unable to finish.
How deep do both sides go?
Not very deep as far as we can see right now.
So they'll go down 8, maybe 9?
No, maybe
7?
6 or 7.
Okay. That's going to be a long road to hoe for some physicality and some exerting of energy.
Foul trouble might be an issue.
Corner ball from our friend Rushholm-Cobb, but it was no good. And Malachi Collins sets the offense. High screen coming from Corrent. Corrent looks, gets the bounce, entry pass in. Now he's looking. Now outside.
Good take by Tyson.
Little running floater, no good. Steal. And McDonald. Thata Pissy let that one go. Didn't go. Foul called inside. Nothing. Knocked away. Loose ball. And a loose pass. Well, a bit scrappy at the moment, Troy.
Yep, pretty scrappy. Pretty messy by both teams.
You wouldn't think it was a final.
No, I mean, they're just trying to feel each other out, I suspect.
We used to call this RS&B when I was at college.
It's a nice move.
Yeah, nice move. Didn't get it back. Missed the shot, though. A lot of missed shots going as the shot goes up because it's quarter time here. The ASB Arena, the Wellington Secondary School Boys Basketball Final. And it's a 2-point lead to Scots College, 16-14. And Troy McLean, what would you describe as that half?
Messy, but I think Tawa was getting a little bit a better penetration into the paint and getting good looks and good shots. Unfortunately, just missing. Scots is doing a good job. If the intention is to drive and kick for a 3, then that's good. I just not sure if they have the shooting power to be able to be consistent enough from the 3-point line. Hence the reason why I think Coach Gold and Coach Grice have stuck with the 2-3 zone.
Well, you'd have to say that neither side has any qualities to talk about from behind the 3-point line, Troy. 0 from 3 from Tawa, 2 for 12 from Scots.
Agreed.
You know, I mean, that's a mechanism of trying to lose you a game rather than winning you a game.
I mean, that's the modern day game. You know, volume 3s. I think the girls' final was 28 and 33 threes attempted. So.
See, I'd just be running end to end for nowadays. I couldn't shoot 3 sides, never get a chance.
Well, I wish I played in this day and age.
So 3 block shots for Scots College in the first quarter, along with a couple of steals, 3 assists. 16-15, the rebound stats relatively even. So, and then we have a look at Tawa have taken 22 shots, made 6 of them. Scots College have taken 19 shots, made 6 of them, and the difference again comes from the 2 points from the foul line. So we've got a close ball game at the end of the first quarter. As we said, 16-14, as they're about to step in and start the second quarter of this championship season for these two sides in this strange, not only sporting year, but year full stop that we've experienced throughout New Zealand, throughout the world. No fans here tonight. All the finals been played without fans. Other sports been played in behind us is in the same situation as Tawa looked to set. On a, is that a man-to-man set?
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
But they're
Rushholm Kolb picks up the loose ball.
They're very much not even guarding Malachi Collins. He's going to have to be able to create a little bit more for his teammates. Nice pass.
Oh, beautiful move. And our first dunk of the game for an assist. And Piripi couldn't. Now brings the ball game back to 16 all as they start the second quarter. Izahati away to Rushholm Kolb, and he's fouled. He's fouled by Thatapesi in the act of shooting.
Tyson needs to stay on the ground in that situation.
That was actually a good move there from Rushholm Kolb, because he was able to lean in just sufficiently to stay in the cylinder and draw the foul. Makes the first, breaks the deadlock, 17-16.
Rufus has come in and had an impact immediately.
What was your expectation of these boys here who will go into higher honours? And I talk on higher honours that may be overseas-based playing or local-based playing for representative and national teams.
I expect most have international aspirations. I would expect a few boys from the Scots College and Tawa space to be able to go on and represent New Zealand in the US collegiate system.
Dallas Clayton's in the game, along with Troy Nickel.
And hopefully the New Zealand represent New Zealand at some stage.
Izahati. Oh, nice little crossover dribble from Izahati. Couldn't make the shot go. Picked up by Patrick Freeman. Tawa coming forward. Malachi Collins looks to set the offense. High screen coming from Corinne. Cross court pass, finds Hunter. Jared Hunter.
Scott's good job there in terms of their box out there.
Stallworth into the corner. And again, here come Tawa.
Really playing off of nice move by Malachi Collins. He's doing a good job of just being patient on the offensive end.
I was about to say that's the key. When we've seen Tawa come up and be patient with the basketball, look to run a couple of on-ball screens or using the ball, they've been more successful in scoring.
Agreed.
Travel call called against Troy Nickel for Scots College, so turnover, so a chance now for Tawa to get a little bit of a run on here.
Troy Nickel developed through the Scots program. Great to see him get an opportunity today.
Collins setting the offense up on the left, high ball screen. Cross court pass, Corinne coming out high. Shot clock down to 8.
Nice pull up.
Nice shot from Thatapesi.
Tyson's the type of shooter, a bit streaky. Once he sees a couple go in, he's he will like his chances.
Scott's out high, looking through Nickel. Nickel giving it in.
Find.
Nice shot coming. Nice shot from Izahati.
Very good pass by Ezekiel Stallworth. Collapse the defense, find the open player.
Long bomb from Freeman, not a good option, but Tawa have got it back. They reset, and here it goes. Oh!
Nice block there by...
Great block from Gapati. Talking of blocks, did you see that block in the Miami-Boston game?
Yes.
Which one does you rate better, that one or the blonde range?
I like this one right here.
Right there? You're just saying that, though, because it's one of your old Scots boys. And Esahati goes in. And Robbie Gordon's seen enough. Robbie Gold's seen enough. He's going to take a timeout. We've got about 7 minutes of the first half remaining.
All off the energy from the block shot.
Amazing, isn't it, what that sort of energy does?
Good momentum swing.
Yeah.
Swing.
I always remember a coach. I'm trying to remember. He coached in the Hamilton, and he always used to say, "Great defense makes easy offense."
Yes.
You know, and he was a great believer of the fact that bad offense leaves you no defense.
It was a great pitch out there by Ezekiel Stallworth.
Yep. So you're seeing some live replays. There's a great pass. There it was. There was the block. Now, what sort of height are these guys? 6'6", 6'7"?
Tafara's pushing 6'9", 6'8".
Okay.
Sam as well. So there's some
I
reasonable
must have
length.
grown, because when I was over there, I thought they weren't quite as, you know. Maybe I'm not shrinking. Maybe I'm growing.
Dallas is fairly tall as well. I'm not 100% sure. He's about 6'8", 6'9".
The physicality of a basketball over the years changed, isn't it? I mean, we look at Kevin Durant. We're seeing a lot of body types like that. They're tall, we're leaner.
Yes.
You know, and we just expect through modern technology of science they can take the hits and have the recovery.
Yeah, I think that's just the way that the game has changed as well. You know, the traditional big position is now evolved.
Now a point guard.
Yes, evolved into being able to shoot and being able to.
Sam Gold back in the game from the free-throw line, missed that one. Esahati bringing it forward for Scots.
Grigor Burns is getting a nice opportunity.
Nice little give and go, and Esahati finishes it off 25, 27-20. Scots have got themselves out to a nice little 7-point lead.
Again, they're just sitting right off Malachi Collins. It's good offense.
Yeah, nice shot in the corner. Nice shot in the corner from Caleb McDonald. That narrows it back. I couldn't see from here. That was a 2 or a 3?
I believe that was a 2.
That was a 3. 27-23.
Deep 3 by Ezekiel Stallworth.
Esahati again on the offensive glass. Nice work from Ahmed Esahati.
Floated there by Jarrett.
Now, I didn't like his jump shot, but I do like his haircut. Hey?
I'd suggest he was trying to float that in, which can be
colourful. It's colourful coming into the finals.
To execute. But Sam did a good job there of keeping the ball live.
You wouldn't have gone to school on my day with hair like that, Troy.
No.
Oh, Sam Gold trying the wraparound move. It rolled off the leg of Stallworth. No, Japare, but no, the umpire has called it in the way of Scots College's favour. So I'll get a chance to regroup again, 5:22 here. Let's have a look. We've got a zone set up. I'll let you in a little secret. Robert Gold told me he might go to a triangle and 2 at some stage.
Interesting.
So I'll be so keen to see it. Good penetration, protected the ball, found the pass nicely, got the 3-point shooter, and he responded. Caleb Grigor Burns.
Grigor Burns.
Yeah.
But again, Ezekiel Stallworth getting into the...
Made by the great penetration and off pass from Esahati.
I believe that was Ezekiel driving that time again.
So Patrick Freeman nailed that one for Tawa. Keeps him within range. 6-point mark, 29-23. All turned over, hanging on to it though. We'll end up with a tie ball. Great work coming.
Travel.
Called him for travel.
Great hands there by Sam.
I always find that a tough call when someone's on the deck and they've got no feet down and they're on their butt. You know, what actually travels?
Yes.
But you've got to reward good defense somehow.
Agreed.
Malachi Collins.
This is cross-screen flash. It's a good opportunity for...
Freeman had it knocked away. Here comes Stallworth. He can't make it go. Esahati does.
Ahmed doing a really good job on the offensive glass, really following up on layups and getting good putbacks.
Sam Burns penetrating in. They're going to call that a block or are they going to call that a charge?
That'll be a block. He was moving a little bit.
But he was outside that circle you talked about.
Outside the charge circle, but his feet were moving.
Okay.
Be interesting to see what the foul situation is with Dallas and Tafara. Once, if Tawa can get either of those two into foul trouble, they are significantly smaller than Tawa.
Sammy Gold missed the first, makes the second. Narrows the lead down to only 6. As Tawa reset. Now they look like they've gone back to a matchup. No, Gold. Yep, man-to-man defense. In the corner again. In the corner again for Mr. McJorrow. No, it's not. That's Gregor Burns.
Yep.
Gregor Burns. I think that's 3 that he's fired off and they've gone for him.
Yep.
Gapare.
Let's see if they can find him again. Oh, wow.
Tried for the jam, but
Tafara has
wouldn't go.
Unusual.
Nice move from Malachi Collins. Good finish off the assist coming in from Caleb McDonald on that one. So Esahati will regroup the offense. Be met out top by by McDonald. Esahati's making a big impact in this game.
Yeah, he's got that nice little floater that is a staple of his game. He's a very good driver. Got a nice shake crossover to him. It's a treble.
No, he's finding his way into the keyhole very easy. Troy. What do the defense have to do to stop that?
I think they've got to do a better job that last possession on their on-ball defense. I believe they're switching. But Ahmed does a good job of nullifying that switch by rejecting the screen. So just squaring the offensive, squaring Ahmed up. If Caleb can do a better job of this, squaring him up, making sure that he uses the screen, and this time they're in drops.
So matchup zone, dropping back, putting a bit of ball pressure out high, dropping back into a zone.
Burns on the offensive glass.
And here he is again, Esahati. I'm going to try and find out how many he scored because it's a damn lot. 14 points thus far for Ahmed Esahati.
It's a good take by Peter Current there.
Leads all scoring in the game at the moment. Gapare has 10. Caleb McDonald for Tawa's got 9, leading their scoring, and a pair of 6s for Malachi Collins and Sam Gold. It's the action in College Boys Final 2020, ASB Stadium. Tawa and Scots.
Yeah, that'd be 2 for Dallas, so he's getting a breather here.
And that little rush from Malachi from Esahati has pushed the lead out now to 12 points.
Yeah, they're matched up in the man-to-man now, so.
And again, Esahati gets around easy. Rushholm Cobb steps in, can't make it go. But the man of the moment.
He's doing a great job on the offensive glass.
Got to get in his face and slow him down, Troy. Great move from Sam Gold.
Tawa doing a good job of breaking that pressure.
10-point game at the moment, 41-31 with Sam Gold on the line to try and narrow the gap. Moving down towards the half. Scots led the first quarter 16-14. They've outscored them in the second quarter 25-17. That gives them the lead. Sam Gold can't make that one go either. Gapare bringing the ball forward. Rushholm Cobb sets the high screen, but he goes the other way, didn't make use of it and turned it over. So why would the high screen come out like that? Why would you go the opposite direction?
Well, they were in dropped coverage, so they're keeping the defender on the inside. So and Sam was a little bit open towards the sideline.
Collins inside, and oh, I thought that looked pretty clean from Ezekiel Stillworth, but anyway, he's been called. And Malachi Collins will step for 2.
This is what Malachi needs to do, is get to the line, keep attacking the rim.
Well, they've had plenty of trips to the lines, Tawa, but they haven't really been as successful. I mean, Robbie Gold's got, what, 2 of 4 or 2 of 5? Collins with 2 of 2. And we've got a sub coming in. So Dub McJorrow comes back in for Scots College. And Dallas Clayton steps out. Esahati. Rushholm Cobb on the high screen. That time he went the right way, and Isahati steps in but has it knocked away. Some good hands in there from Malachi Collins. And he'll bring it forward again. Looks to turn, finds Sam Gold. Yeah.
With Dallas off the floor now, they really drop in terms of their size and their ability to defend inside. Dallas is a fairly good rim protector. Again, no box out by Tawa.
No, but McJorrow got in there and got it for them. That's better. Collins to Gold. Gold's going to go to the hoop, no doubt about that one. And Robbie Gold. Back-to-back baskets from Tawa, narrows the gap, gets them back into it. Margin 7, 43-36. Isahati. Is he at a sub yet, Isahati, or has he played the whole half thus far?
Half so far.
Tried to pick his pocket, couldn't quite do it.
Shot by Gregor Burns. Ooh, in and out there.
Collins. Malachi Collins will bring it forward to the right-hand side. Stepped around after Piesi, and he was called for a travel. So Scots to inbound the ball. Rushholm Cobb. Isahati.
Had a lot of travel
along
calls.
with Kapare.
And a lot of people step out of bounds on the baseline.
And Burns, that's the 5 that will probably run them to the half for Scots as they try and consolidate the lead. Isahati using the shot clock. Rushholm Cobb comes up for the high screen, steps through it. Nice pass to Japare. Oh, the steal. And Rushholm Cobb's in the face of everybody after that little ram jam. Back-to-back baskets from Scots, nullifies the back-to-back from Tawa.
Bit of a fumble there by Tyson on there.
Yeah, turnover down below us, couldn't quite see it. And we've called half-time here at the ASB Arena. Secondary school boys final. Scots College and Tawa College have gone at it. And at the half, looks like Scots have got themselves a tiny, handy little lead at 47-38. Troy McLean, that's nothing though at this level of basketball. No,
I'd expect Tawa to come back out in this third quarter and execute a little bit better, particularly on the on pressing, breaking the press. They had a couple of brain explosions there at the end on the back of Tafara and that monster slam that you saw there. Just an example of the athleticism that this young man has. And then the steal by Rufus. Again, Rufus being, I think, a really important part of the Scots team, coming on and making an impact throughout that first half.
So let's have a look at the leading point scorers in the game. For Scots College, the leaders so far, the leading point scorers, Ahmed Azahati, 17 points. Tafara Japare has got 10. And Rufus Rushholm Cobb, who you just saw with that big dunk, two-handed dunk before halftime, he's got 8. For the Tawa College side, Sam Gold and Malachi Collins lead their scoring with 10 apiece. And Peripi Korent has 7. The rebounders, 6 apiece for Malachi Collins from Tawa, 6 each for Tafare Gapare and Ezekiel Stelworth, and a couple of 4s and a 5s. Assists, nothing much. But when we come back up and look at some of the key stats, Troy, let's have a look at shooting percentages and number of shots. Very similar, 41 to 40 shots, 15 made by Tawa, 19 made by Scots College. And again, my favourite thing, we go down to the free throws and we look at 7 of 13 and 4 of 4. Scots aren't going to the line much, but they're making them all.
Yeah, you're scoring in transition, not necessarily getting to the line. I think that will pay off for Tawa in the second half, though, if they can get focused and make those free throws as they move forward. 53% is not good.
Is it a situation where Isahati is just so good in the paint that he's not getting fouled, or the guys in the Scots that are penetrating aren't getting fouled, or is it the Scots defence and they're purposely Tawa are purposely not fouling and conceding those little easy shots?
I think a bit of both, maybe.
Yeah.
I think Scots is they're definitely doing a good job of penetrating, collapsing the defense and kicking out. Ahmed is doing a really good job on the offensive glass and picking up those loose balls and being able to put them in without too much contact around him. So, yeah, I mean, 53% though is yeah, it's telling.
I mean, at this level, you really want to be up at the very late 70s, if not into the mid 80s.
Yes.
Is it how important is it, Troy, that if they are letting those fouls go, you know, letting those shots go to preserve their fouls, how important will that be down the stretch when they maybe have fouls to give and they can give them without players getting into foul trouble?
Very important, particularly for Scots. I mean, at Dallas, when he came off, Tawa made a little bit of a run. You know, again, I think he does a good job in terms of just providing a little bit more length alongside Tafara. Tawa needs to continue to attack. I think just continue to attack, get to the free throw line. I think they really need to discuss and figure out what they're going to do in terms of Malachi. The Scots is really playing right off of Malachi Collins, so being able to either shoot the ball because he's a capable shooter, or look to get involved by driving or posting up his opponents.
Well, Kenny Mack's obviously happy with where things are at the moment with his 9-point lead, because he's set enough and the players are just doing a little bit of stretching. We can see Gapare over just off the left of your screen doing a little bit of left hip stretching, and now the players are coming out. Ezahadi will lead them out there along with Dallas Clayton. And Gapare and Stallworth will make out the starting five.
I thought Gregor Burns came on and contributed 2 threes made. Did a good job on the offensive glass one time. So
Doug McJorrow coming out. I was really impressed with the work that Rashawn Cobb did when he came in, though. Couple of steals, big dunks, got the momentum going, you know, got the boys fired up. So the inbound play will be from Scots College to get this underway second half. The Tawa team will be led by Tyson Tadapesi, along with Caleb McDonald, Piripi Corrent, Malachi Collins and Sam Gold. We're underway. There's 20 minutes left for glory for one of these two teams. And we got a foul called early.
Scots is going to a little bit of a horn set here.
Scots to inbound. See in front of us. Pade. There's the Hati. Entry pass into Clayton. Gapare again out wide. Ezahadi off on the three. We haven't seen him take many of those. He's got most of them from inside. But when you've got a guy like Stallworth inside getting your offensive rebound, giving you a 49-38 lead early in the second half.
It's surprising. Tawa traditionally has been a very good rebounding team in terms of the defensive rebounds, and so far not doing a great job on boxing out.
Free throw missed. Gathered by Corrent. Malachi Collins looks, gives it off. A little one-handed dunk. Nice assist from Malachi Collins to Piripi Corrent. And they narrow the gap. 49-40, 9-point ball game, second quarter.
On his face, likes the matchup.
Gafare, an air ball. Rebounded. Knocked away, but yeah, Collins, yeah, I thought so.
That's too quick on him.
I would have called it a foul. Don't know about you, Troy, but I would have called it a foul.
I believe that's 2 on.
That'll be Dallas Clayton at the free-throw line for 2, trying to extend the lead.
This is an interesting situation for Tawa. Malachi comes off now with, I believe he's got 3 fouls. But he did pick up 2 quick ones this team.
Trying to see whether we've got some fouls on our stats here.
Scots is going into that full court press.
Big rebound by Corrent on that missed free throw. Tawa set the offense. McDonald looking, nowhere to go. Got a little shot from the free-throw line, but wouldn't take it. Tata Piercy. Knocked away by Ezahadi. In the game at both ends of the court, and that's what I like.
With Malachi now sitting on the bench, it might open up a little bit more of the inside action.
Inbound pass will be taken by Caleb McDonald, looking for a teammate. Finds Tata Piercy. Butter Pacey steps in, got an easy chance, got a hand to it, but Sammy blocked away again by Fare. Here comes Stillworth. He's trying to find Ezahadi, but Ezahadi for once can't put it away. Corrin, bit rugged out in the mid-court here. McDonald lets it go. He can't make it go, but Robbie Gold gets Sam Gold gets a offensive putback. Narrows the gap. Brings Tawa back into it a wee bit. 49-42, 7-point game. High screen coming, knocked away. Picked up Ajapare. And there's Ahati in the game. Was that Ezahadi? Am I looking there? Yep. No, Stillworth, isn't it? Stillworth. Look very similar, those two, don't they?
Scots really feel like they've got a mismatch there with Stillworth. Isolating him on that weak side, on the right side there. Does a good job of getting himself to the free throw line.
Oh, a missed free throw from Stillworth. Let's see if he can make the second. He does so. 50-42. Thata Pacey from the three-ball line. Nothing, no good. Gold trying to get in there, but it's picked away. Pare comes forward, Stillworth. Stillworth looks to penetrate inside. Nice and play. Does so. Takes the hit, was also able to get it up. Nice play.
A real quick shot there by Tyson led to that quick outlet. And Ezekiel, very good finishing inside.
Orange in amongst the action. Try ball.
Well, this could be problematic for Ezekiel Stillworth. I believe that's his third.
So Stillworth will check out, and Rashom Cole will come back in the ball game for Scots College, inbound from Tawa.
Ezekiel Stillworth's fourth. That's going to be a big factor leading through the rest of the game here.
Nice move from Sam Gold. He gets up, but can't make it go, but gets his own offensive rebound, and this time Sam Gold puts it back.
Great motor.
52-44, 8-point ball game.
Very quick jump too.
Where does he fit in terms of the height of the three brothers?
I think he's the second tallest.
Right, okay.
They're all about the same.
Not bad when your mum's 6'2" and she's the shortest in the family, eh?
Agreed.
Caleb McDonald coming away for Tawa College, trying to reset the offense. Gold looking for the ball. Sets a high screen, no. McDonald goes in.
Great move there, good Euro.
Nice move, Caleb McDonald.
Looked up at a couple of his teammates there in the transition, was patient, waited for the gap to open. Nice hesitation.
Back-to-back baskets now, Tawa College. Bring them back in. They need to stop here. Up comes Clayton to make the high screen. There's a Harty, goes left. Well, you're not going to kick him out of the game, Troy.
No, they need to do a better job, particularly on the on-ball. He's very good at using that on-ball screen. I'm not too sure what they're doing in terms of their coverages, but he's making them pay almost the time.
Corrin calls for the ball inside and gets a great post move. Yeah. Love the way he came from away ball side, set up, looked in, post up strong, got it, went to the basket.
It's one way to really put pressure on Ahmed is by making him work a little bit harder on the defensive end. And that is a legitimate mismatch with Pitapi and Ahmed in the post.
6-2 run right now. 52-48. Spins it out to Rashom Cobb, who has a look at the basket, won't go. McDonald gets the rebound, pushes it up at pace, tries to find someone, does so. Finds his teammate that goes to the hoop, won't get it to go, but Sam Gold in again.
Sam Gold.
Freeman couldn't make it go, but Sam Gold gets the offensive rebound and the putback.
This is kind of what Tawa is known for. They just slowly grind away, do the job.
14 points, Sam Gold.
Again, Ahmed.
54-50, 4-point ball game. Tawa go in again, there's a foul. Ooh.
It was a good uptake there.
It was a good uptake, did it well, and he got Japare off his feet and he couldn't do anything about it. Let's see whether Patrick Freeman can convert on it. Here we go, there it is, on the replay.
Gregor Burns entered the game in for Doug McJorrow. Gregor had a really good first half. See if
Freeman
he can continue that.
not able to make the first. Rashom Cobb goes back to the corner on defense.
Really hurting
On
Tawa right
offense, heads to the corner, and we've got a sub coming in. Freeman makes that one and checks out. And into the ball game comes Jared Hunter. So Eza Hardy sets the offense.
Going with the
Here
horns.
comes Clayton to the high ball screen. Eza Hardy right, left. Lovely
Great
little float pass in. Well, oh, unlucky. Great play.
Yeah, really good.
Great play, Troy. Set the high screen, roll to the basket, got the reward for the hard work.
Throw it up nice and high for him. Dallas kept it high too, didn't bring it down. And
That was the key, wasn't it? He was able to keep the ball high to get the release. Can't win on either. Couldn't get it to go, couldn't get the first free throw to go. Getting towards three-quarter time.
Tawa did a good job of clawing back here a little bit. Need to just try and keep this momentum going.
Outside shot, three-pointer, no good. Japare gets the rebound. Knocked out of bounds, good work coming from Thata Paisi.
The 4 fouls on Ezekiel Storwith offensively for Scots is problematic, I think.
Two high screens coming from Scots College as Eza Hardy looks to try and get it. Lets the three ball go. Won't go. Big rebound, Sam Gold, uncontested, and they push it down again. Thata Paisi. Gold tries to penetrate through and he's fouled.
It's a good take.
Shots coming.
2 shots coming. Picked it up together.
Sam Gold will step to the line. He already has 16 points and 11 rebounds.
Wow.
Not a bad night's work. He's still got a quarter to go.
In 3 quarters, it's impressive. Or 3.5.
Best rebounders at the other end is Tafara Gapare. He's got 8 rebounds and 10 points. So a double-double for Sam Gold. He makes the back of the second one. Narrows the gap further for Scots. They're right in this game. Tawa College.
High ball screen.
2020. Wellington Secondary School Boys Final.
No box out.
You remember back to 1994, Troy, who won that one?
I believe we did.
Who's we?
Rongotai College.
Wasn't you and me, I was broadcasting it. Nice little hoop there coming in from Caleb McDonald.
Really good job.
Yeah, I think the word was you shredded some pats, didn't you?
Yes, we did.
Hey? There's a long story behind that, isn't it?
There is.
Good old friend of mine that's not that well at the moment, Ray Strickland, said something about the fact that he thought he'd shred you, and Gareth Rapson used it as ammunition against him.
He definitely did.
Hey?
There's a,
Down at the TSB Arena, that final was
That's
played.
right. That's
Here we
right.
are tonight. Number of years on, number of grey hairs, and cups of coffee later we're at the ASB Arena.
That's right.
Shall I take you back to 1974?
I was not born.
There's probably not many people in the gym that were, Troy. Scott's on the line with Japare. It's the Pohlen Trophy, isn't it? The one they play for now?
Yes.
Is it the Pohlen? I'm pretty sure it was the Pohlen Trophy, a big round cup thing with a lid on it.
Yes.
And there was a decade there where it only had one name on it.
That's right.
And it wasn't Rongotai.
No, it was not.
Nice rebound, Sam Gold. Scott's Tawa coming back into the game. Here's Corrin, Paripi Corrin, to his teammate McDonald. Looks to penetrate in as he's got the little teardrop. Won't go for him. Nice rebound, but knocked away. And
Absolutely.
Robbie Gold cleans up the loose ball.
Sam
He's
really
got a
getting on the
chance.
floor that time.
Sam. Keep trying
Nice
to call him
finish.
after his dad. Sam
Sam-
Gold, 12 rebounds, 18 points.
I really enjoy watching Sam play. He plays the right way, works hard, does all the little things.
Wow.
Got caught underneath.
Cobb went cold on that one, and here comes Tawa on a run to the hoop. They step it away. Out to Jared Hunter. And he's called for a travel, so all the good work. Hunter turned it over, 3-point ball game. And a timeout call. Where are you sitting right now? Now, put your Scots College hat off. Where are you sitting right now at three-quarter time? I think the momentum's about even, and I think there's
Agreed.
two things that are going to come down to it. It's going to be fouls and free throws.
Agreed. Fouls and free throws in terms of Malachi Collins and for Tawa and Ezekiel Stallworth for Scots College. So once they get an opportunity in that fourth quarter, let's see how they contribute and what impact that they might have on the game. Yeah, free throws is a funny thing.
Well, Tawa have upped their percentage, but not by much. They're sitting at 10 of 17. But Scots haven't done any favours to themselves either. They're sitting at 7 of 13.
Yeah.
You know, so if we're talking about free throws, we've got to get them up into the 80%. And I'll tell you, I'll put it right here now, the team that gets to 75% first is probably the team that's going to win the game.
I would have to agree with you.
Anybody would think I'd pay you to keep saying you agree with me, Troy.
Agreed.
So what would Kenny Mack be saying to them down there?
I guess just to keep up with the pressure. Continue on with the Ahmed in terms of that high on-ball screen that they're utilising. Yeah, Ahmed's having a fantastic game right now.
Well, Robbie Gold told me before the game he might pull out a triangle and two. I haven't seen it yet, but there's still a possibility it could come.
Yep.
And I would venture to say there's probably a lot of people that are watching this game that wouldn't know what a triangle and two was.
Well, it's exactly what it sounds like. You create a triangle in the middle of the painted area in terms of the box, and you guard two people. This is a matchup that they really like.
Oh, nice play, great. Now Robin, Sammy Gold's trying to get a triple-double, trying to get on the assists. He's given 4 of those tonight.
Tawa really need to do something with Ahmed. He's really making them pay with his ability to drive and create space for his teammates.
Right back in the game, Tawa now one behind, 58-57. Malachi Collins calling the play. Gives it across to his teammate Caleb McDonald, now the man of the moment. And he's in again, but it won't go for him, Sam Gold. And an relatively easy shot for someone of Sam's ability.
Yeah, could have dunked that, I think.
So Japare, Corrent on him over the far side, picks his pocket. They come forward, tiptoe down the sideline, but he's called for out. Oh, great work. Sammy Gold is I mean, he just gets the job done, doesn't he? I mean, you notice him because he's fair skin and red head.
Yes.
But he just gets on and gets the job done. Unspectacular.
Yes, he's a workhorse. Very even keeled. Doesn't get too spooked, but that's a common factor with a lot of the Gold boys. Ben and Sam.
Oh, great work from Tawa, but they're unlucky not to get it. They stripped it, and Izahati. Now they're Rushholm Cobb loses it out of bounds, and Tawa will get an opportunity. One down, 60-59, 1-point ball game heading towards the end of the third quarter. And a bit of pressure coming on now from Scots. McDonald takes it down, passes the timeline, over the top to Collins, and Collins looks inside. That looked like a travel, but not called. Backs in over top of Izahati. Nice work from Corrent, but he can't get it to go. And here's the man of the moment again, Sammy Gold. 20 points, 15 rebounds, 4 assists, Sam Gold.
Scots College a little bit loose on the defensive end, last couple of positions.
Lead change, 61-60. Scots, the first, Tawa College, the first lead for a while. But it doesn't last long. When Japare comes up with a dunk like that, great penetration, great dunk.
Yeah, Tafara Kapere, just really good athleticism. Nice shift of the ball over the defense.
Tawa, Gold, looks to turn, looks to go on top of Japare, and oh, lovely little floating shot again, Sam Gold.
That's a matchup that they really like, Sam versus Tafara.
He's really taken over the game offensively for Scots, hasn't he? I mean, he just warmed into it, did some things defensively. Now we're seeing the real quality of a very highly rated college player. Then we've got three-quarter time. Umpire signals up, three-quarter time.
Oh, no, I think he's got the foul. Yeah.
Or we got a timeout.
No, we got a foul call.
Is it on the stretch of time?
Yep, right just before the time ran out, and Tafara will shoot two.
Tafari Japade. I look down, that going?
No.
So he can tie the game. Three-quarter time. 63 apiece here. Let's just run through some of the stats as we're looking at them for this match between Tawa and Scots College. Scots College fired 58 shots in the three quarters that have gone so far, shooting at 43%, nailing 25 of those. 2-point shots, they've fired 33 for 20. They're 5 for 25, 20% from the three-point line. Tawa have fired 62 shots. Of the attempts, made 26 of them for 41%. Of the two-pointers, 52, 25 of those, 48%, and only 10% from the three-point line. Trouble for Tawa from that area if they want to maintain something in this game. 10 for 17 from the free-throw line, 7 to 14 from Scots. Rebounds 42-33, Tawa over Scots in that area. 10 to 9 assists, Tawa over Scots in that area. Steals 7 to 5, Tawa over Scots in that area. Blocks 1 to 5. Scots College lead that. We've seen some big blocks coming in. Turnovers at even apiece, roughly 13 and 14, nothing in that. Personal fouls, they're 12 apiece. And that's where we sit at the moment with the match. Sam Gold at 24 points. Ahmed Azahati at 21 points. Piripi Collins 13. Malachi Collins 10. Tarafa Garapi 14 for Scots College, and Ezekiel Stallworth 9. 15 rebounds from Sam Gold. Really, if we've seen any person stand out in either game tonight, it's Sam Gold.
Agreed. I think Ahmed is also having a fantastic game, really showing his ability to get to the hoop and use the high on-ball screen really effectively. Let's see what adjustments that Tawa's going to make around coverages. I saw one time they squeezed him and went under the screen, and he ended up taking a three-pointer. They might continue that as they move forward during the fourth quarter. Oh, Ezekiel Stallworth starting the fourth quarter on 4 fouls.
So, Esahadi, Rashom Cobb, Stallworth, Japare, Dallas Clayton, another 5 starting for Scots College. Lasapesi, Collins, Cotton, Gold. And then it goes for Tawa. They break the deadlock. And McDonald for Scots College. Tawa go to the lead, 65-63. Fourth quarter action. Championship game. Wellington Secondary School basketball action. ASB Stadium in Wellington, almost stripped by McDonald. In the corner. Great little shot there from Stallworth. And that makes it 66-65, Scots College, 1-point ball game.
Ezekiel Stallworth being the leading scorer in this competition. You really can't let him get open.
Malachi Collins gets into the paint, can't make it go. Knocked out of bounds. Pressure coming from Collins. Tawa will get the ball back with 9 on the shot clock.
Malachi a little bit hesitant on that drive. I believe he is holding a hip injury.
Pass. Finds Collins, Collins finds Gold. Gold back to McDonald, McDonald lets it go, it won't go, but Gold's in there again for an offensive rebound. Sam Gold.
Sam Gold.
And I tell you what he is to his team right now.
Doing a great job.
67-66. Rashom Cobb tries to swing round, can't get it. Azahadi down the bottom.
Nice.
Yeah, Ahmed Azahadi.
Ahmed's got a really quick release, quick floater in that painted area off the glass there too.
68-67.
Big shot there by Tyson. Hasn't shot the ball very well so far.
68 Scots College, by Tawa College, another lead change. 9 minutes to go. Stallworth outside again, won't go. Malachi Collins gets it, pushes forward, goes over as a
Nice
heel.
left-hand finish there by Malachi.
72-68, little run of a score here for Tawa. They've got themselves in the little lead, 4-point lead.
Let's see how they're going to cover this. Cover this on ball.
McDonald looking up top, screen, looked a bit illegal.
Just dropping in.
Stallworth from the corner won't go. Oh, our man of the moment, Sam Gold, rips down rebound number 16, Sam Gold.
Could be a 20-20 game for this young man.
McDonald right-hand side, screen set from Paripi Current. Cross to Collins and inside. Gold, oh, beautifully blocked away by Japare.
2 great blocks there.
That's his 4th block of the night. Shot got away on time. And he grabs the defensive rebound down on top of it. And Plains point guard as well.
Poor
Then turns it over.
Poor decision.
Here comes a run. McDonald going to the hoop. Lovely,
Great
hands
pass.
it off. Beautiful assist from McDonald.
This is an interesting
74-68.
situation that Coach McFadden faces right now. It's going in with 2 subs.
High ball screen coming, nothing there. As Hardy tries to go in. And steps to the line and gets one. Robbie Gold not happy off his bench.
Ezekiel Stallworth showing his ability to get to the rim and using his length and athleticism to score over contact. Has such a good sense of how to score around the rim.
So Rashom Kolb and Dallas Clayton have stepped out. In comes McJorrow. And Ezahati can't make that one go. We've got a
Still, Ezekiel.
4-point ball game.
Nice Euro step there.
76-71, 5-pointer. Scots on attack.
They're looking to just blue or
looks to step in, won't go. McJorrow in the corner, lets it go.
There.
Long pass, no good, knocked away. Who's going to come up with it? Out of bounds, Tawa ball. Momentum certainly swung the way of the blue and the red.
Definitely,
Troy.
definitely.
You're going quiet on me.
Oh, on the back of Sam Gold. On the back of Sam Gold and some...
McDonald, right-hand side. Malachi Collins looking. Lovely little away off the ball screen between, knocked away, between Corrin and Gold. Gold inside again, looking to go. Nothing there, and loses it out of bounds. I don't know whether our people picked it up, but there was some great off-ball action, off-ball screening happening between Paripi Corrin and Sam Gold that made that little play inside.
We've got a nice little action here where they just... Too big.
Gold again.
Nice little action, cross screen, baseline to baseline, too big to big, and the opposite big when they flash to the high post looking for a high-low. And when that's Sam Gold coming to the high post, it's very difficult to cover.
Sam Gold, 28 points, 17 rebounds, 4 assists. And yet again, the momentum in favour of the Blues. You know, if the
sub in there for Fergus.
If our cameramen can hear us and swing across the benches, they'll just see. The Tawa boys are up off the bench yelling and screaming. The body language on the Scots benches and all that great.
Flash.
Stasa Peresi swings it across to McDonald. Collins looking for Gold inside. Here comes Corinne. Nice little flash post. Turns inside again, knocked away. Good defense from Scots, but Gold's on it and he's fouled. Fouled by Dallas Clayton. And they've really just taken this game by the throat, Troy.
Yeah, they're just patient. They know what's working. They're going to Sam as much as they can. Really, really simple action, but it's really effective.
Troy, we hear momentum talked about a lot. In basketball, how important is momentum?
It's vitally important. It's a game of runs. Right now, I think Tawa has set the momentum for a fair amount. Maybe Scots can pull that back. They've made a few changes, interesting changes over the last 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah, vitally important. And I do think that Tawa's got a solid energy about them and momentum going into this last 6 minutes.
From your observation, have Scots been keeping within their game plan? Is this what you would have expected from
Yes.
them, or has it been disrupted by some good Scots College defence, etc.?
No,
Tawa defence.
I think they've definitely done what I expected them to do, just knowing their personnel. But one thing that I am very impressed with is their presence on the offensive glass, particularly through the first 3 quarters.
McDonald into Current. Current looks from the corner.
Shot.
Strong from Paripi. Current from the corner. Builds the lead again, 78-72. Scott to Tawa College.
Yeah, the 2 bigs for Tawa, Piripi and Sam, are really doing a great job.
Defense stolen away by Malachi Collins. He's going to go to the hoop over Ezahati, and he does so. And
Delay a game.
we've got a substitution call. So the captain for Scots, Doug McJorrow, stepping out. And in comes Rushholm Cobb alongside of Ezahati, Japare, and Clayton, and Stallworth. Playing on 4 fouls. Now Sam's going to do some defense.
Nice finish.
Great work from Stallworth. Let's have a look at this one as he goes to the hoop. There it is. Going to get an extra.
Again, Ezekiel, really good touch around the rim.
So Ezekiel Stallworth, the chance to put Scots back on the board with a 3-point play. 82-75. Heading down the last 5 odd minutes of college basketball for 2020 in Wellington to go in boys action. Malachi Collins bounce a lovely little no-look pass.
Nice.
Lovely little no-look pass. And Piripi Conant knows that it really was there for the taking for a little very close-in shot. Couldn't make it. So Ahmed Ezahati. McDonald on him. On the halfway looking. Steps in. Goes around the defender. Comes up against Conant. Has to swing it back out. Stallworth from
Big
behind the 3-point line won't go, and Sam Gold grabs another rebound. Malachi Collins will bring it forward for Tawa College. Pulls his mate across. Data Pisi.
Screen.
Now they'll swing it back. No, they'll go back to the left. Looking for some off-ball action. Here he comes, Collins into the paint.
Nice.
Up and no good. Knocked away, knocked around. It was a bit like a pinball.
It's kind of the right option for Malachi to take, considering how much distance they're giving him.
So Jafare came forward on that one, but was just too quick in motion. McDonald was right there waiting for it, but unfortunately knocked it out. So there's 20 on the shot clock to go. I've got 82-75. The score in front of me says 80-75, but I might get Troy to do the health and safety thing and leave her in the balcony and tell us what it really is, Troy, as he wanders away with his microphone.
73-82.
82-73. We've got an official from the scoreboard, from the score bench. Stallworth can't make that one go. Down inside the 4-minute mark.
They're really looking to get Stallworth the ball on the offensive end.
He makes that one go. 82-74.
He's produced a couple of good options for them last couple of positions. But it's just no stopping.
84-74, 10-point lead. It was back to that earlier in the game. Sam Gold just dominated the second half for Tawa. Stallworth goes in, flicks it back out to Ezahati. Ezahati from the 3, no good. Gold looking for a rebound. Tipped in by Stallworth. 84-76. Come forward again. Tata Piesi looking. Outside McDonald. Swings it across to Collins. Collins will set the offense.
Tawa very used to being patient. Good contest there by Tafara Gapere.
Great
Nice
work.
follow-up by Piripi.
What I see here, Troy, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that Tawa are going to take time off the clock.
Yeah, but
They're going to squeeze the basketball for a while.
yeah, I think it's quite natural for them. Like they're just.
The scoreboard's their friend right now.
Yes.
And so is time.
Yes.
Loose ball. Gathered by Clayton, and Clayton puts it back in. Nice work, Clayton. 86-78. Collins switches to the middle, turns, reverses, looks to go inside, finds Piripi. Can't get it. And again. Sam Gold keeps it the bay with an little easy one inside. 10-point ball game, and Sam Gold has hit 30. Gipare. Rashom Cobb sets the high screen. Flash around. Three-pointer. Looks no good. McDonald gets the rebound. And they'll just run some more time off the clock. McDonald's in a hurry, though.
Tyson for the three. Nice roll.
And a three-pointer from Thata Pahisi. 91-78. Has it got away from Scots at this point?
It depends on this position, I would say. They can get a good position here. Clayton
again, no good. Clayton again gets his own rebound. Clayton kept them in the game. 91.
Defensively, they're going to need a stop.
91-80. Pressure coming now from Scots. McDonald calls for it, sees it, gives it forward to Gold. Nice work. Handled the pressure well.
Sam understands it.
In the situation, you've really got to let 15, 16 seconds go off the clock, right?
Yeah.
Now down to single digits, they're looking.
Yep.
Good work, good work, Scots. They've got a turnover. They've got the clock stopped, and they've now got an opportunity.
Be interesting to see what they do here.
1:43 to go. 91-80 by my score.
Really going to have to.
You have to go back court.
Stay connected with Ezekiel.
Sam
Tafara.
on him. Lets him penetrate in, and over the top he goes, but no good. Great rebound, Piripi Kurent, but he only turns it away. As
Poor
far
decision
as
there by Piripi, but we've got a
one
reasonable
team's in a
buffer.
hurry and one team's not. Nice work, no looks from Stallworth.
Big shot.
That
nice
helps.
hit.
Gipare with three, 91-83. 8-point ball game. Collins takes control out front. They've got to milk some time off the clock. Now Gold gets it. They set it down, 15 on the shot clock. Down inside a minute, stolen away by Scots. Here comes.
And one.
Oh, three-point play from Rashom Cobb. Troy McLean, we're getting the ball game in the last minute.
Yep.
Back-to-back baskets from Scots College and a chance to make it three-point play. 91-85.
Unusual for Malachi too. Just a bit of a poor decision there.
And Robbie Gold says, I'll have a timeout. What are they going to be talking about in the Scots College, in the Tawa College timeout?
I think just taking care of the ball being the big issue right now. A couple of turnovers that's led to Scots getting some momentum, and sticking to the game plan in terms of being patient, not necessarily taking the air out of the ball, but playing the style that's got them to this point.
How important is it to continue to have your off-ball screens, your flare screens, when you're in this lead and you're trying to take some time off it, but you're looking for good shots? How important is it to keep running that off-ball action?
Yeah, very important, just to keep the defense moving, keep the defense in a position where they're not able to shoot gaps or get steals. But yeah, Scott's done a good job in the last minute to kind of peg this back to a...
Yeah, you saw that live replay of the steal that we just saw there from Malachi Collins. They're coming out of the timeout. Scots College will bring out on the floor Clayton, Stallworth, Isahadi, Rashom Cobb, and Gipare, and Tawa will bring out Gold, Kurent, Tata Pesi, McDonald, and Collins. So you're right, neither squad have really gone past about 7. I think Tawa have gone to 8, haven't they?
Yep.
Yep. And Rashom Cobb makes it a 5-point ball game, 91-86.
Scots will look to trap immediately.
Here comes the press. Good work from... So here's a situation where the pressure's been created.
Yeah.
what is the ball in the hands of the right place with
This is interesting.
Tata Piercy taking it, or should it be in the hands of McDonald? Nice block from Corrent, but it's called a foul. We're down to the last 30-odd seconds of the game, 5-point ball game, 2-possession game, but he's got a chance to bring it to 1 here.
Yep.
We're not sure of the fouls, how many fouls they've got to give, but we really have Scots. What have brought Scots back into this game?
Well, just good pressure, understanding where to trap. Kenny would have did a good job of explaining where they want to trap that particular ball. So, and they've obviously worked on that at practice. And then with Tafara getting downhill, making sure that he can try and get to the line, which he did.
That one missed, but what a great job from Rashom Kolb. He's done a really good job to set them up on offense again. 91-87, 2-possession game.
They've got the ball in the guy who they wanted.
Got it. High screen comes out from Clayton. Looks. Finds his Hardy on the other side. 91-89.
Timeout.
And Robbie Gold wants another timeout, a 2-point ball game. So Kenny Mack's going to talk to the referee, but what time? The score clock's in favour of Tawa.
Yes.
The scoreboard's in favour of Tawa. What's the key thing they've got to do coming out of this timeout?
Take care of the ball, get a good shot, and not turn it over. Pretty simple, you might think.
Do they need to take a shot?
Yes.
But as long as they don't turn it over, time's on their side.
Oh, no, sorry. I think there was 26 seconds left.
So we've got 13 seconds to go, according to our clock here sitting in front of us. 91-89, Tawa with the ball. So what we don't know is how many fouls Scots have got to give to be able to maybe get a turnover and take no time off the clock.
Yeah.
But
it'll be interesting to see if they advance the ball here, Tawa.
Because the key thing's getting across the timeline, right?
Well, getting the ball in.
8 seconds across the timeline and then just protecting it. Good screens, everybody doing something away from the ball.
He's decided
they have advanced the ball. So, 1-possession game. A 3-pointer could win it from Scots if they get the ball.
It's a foul.
The foul's going to be called, surely.
No foul. That's a big
call. It happened below us, and Robbie Gold was knocked in the back and fell out of bounds. No foul was called. He's gone into the seat. He's okay. Scots College. They've got an opportunity to take this game.
Yep. Troy,
did you think it would come to this 2 minutes ago? Didn't go Stallworth, and he makes it 2, and we got a tied ball game.
Tied ball game.
91 apiece. What a way to finish the college basketball season. Troy McLean, you're Robbie Gold. What are you going to set up?
A good play to get a good shot. We've got 8.3 to go.
8.3 seconds remains. The scoreboard is locked at 91 apiece. Tawa have got the ball. The man of the game thus far scored 32 points and 18 rebounds. Do you look to go inside and get, and if not getting a shot, get fouled? Or do you look to say, we'll take the glory from the outside, we'll win it from there, and if we don't go, we'll go to extra time?
Just making a good decision. You've got time on your side. 8 seconds is a long time. So, yeah, getting the ball in, I think, is really important. They haven't been able to do a good job of that, particularly in that last possession, although possible foul. But, yeah, their energy seems to be with Scots.
You need 0.6 or something to get a shot away, don't you?
Yep.
So there's still plenty of opportunity.
Yep.
If Tawa score quickly, for Scots to get back into the game.
Yes.
Tawa to inbound the ball.
With Tafara Gapiri on the ball, this creates a...
If the fans were here, they'd be on their feet to mark their absence. Troy and I are on our feet. Into Gold it goes. He turns. Collins gets it. Collins looks. Collins goes again. Collins steps in. Takes the turnaround.
Nice
Collins
shot.
makes the hoop. 2 to go. Scots College have got a chance to go and get it. Oh, there's a heart he can't make it. The game is all over, folks.
That was
2020.
Fantastic.
Wellington, hang on a minute. It is. The umpire pulls to the scoreboard, which is right above our head. And the 2020 Wellington Secondary Schools basketball final,
I'm not sure,
is all over for another year.
What happened there?
And the champions Tawa College.
I'm not sure if there was a timeout called there. Like, I'm pretty sure Kenny had a timeout. Did he on the, maybe?
Well, no, they're all sort of shaking hands over here.
Okay.
Mr. and Mrs. Gold have kissed and hugged and done everything else, but let's sit down, Troy, and have a bit of an analysis of this game.
Wow.
Because you told me beforehand you were looking forward to it.
Yes.
You told me beforehand it was going to be a great one. We ended up with 2 10-point leads at one stage, and they got diminished.
Yep.
We ended up with a tied ball game. We had a chance of going to overtime, but Malachi Collins broke the deadlock and gave Tawa College the championship for 2020. Your thoughts of the match?
Yeah, they executed that final play to perfection, really. Right into the guy who's done it for them all game, and unselfish with Sam with a handoff to Malachi because they were backed off of. He did a really good job of getting into the body, turning, and then with a nice Dirk Nowitzki fadeaway jumper, which in all honesty he hasn't had a great game, but he finished really, really strong.
Well, for the winners, Scots College, the point scorers, the leading point scorer, leading all the point scoring in the game, Sam Gold, 32 points, 18 rebounds, 14 assists, 18 points for Malachi Collins. Paripi Collin came good in the second half also, 21 points, 9 rebounds. For the runners-up tonight, and not disgraced at all, Scots College, only one basket away from taking this game to extra time. Their leading scorer was Ahmed Esahati, 25 points. Ezekiel Stallworth, 22. Tafari Japare, 18. And Rufus Rashholm Cobb, great job coming in with 11. 11 rebounds from Tafari Japare, 8 apiece from Stallworthy and Clayton. Let's have a look at some of the other stats down here that are important in the game. We talked about it. Neither team shone from the free throw line. 48-46% from the field. Both coaches would be happy with that.
Yep.
In fact, most coaches would expect to win with that sort of field goal percentage.
Yep.
Hence, that's why it was so close.
Yeah, I'm still a little bit flummoxed around the end of the game there. I'm not sure why there was no timeout at the end on the score.
Because there was no time to have a timeout, you know. So there it is. Well, actually, the official score is finished at 93-91. That's what we had. 51-39 rebounds to the victors, Scots College. 13 assists to 11, all relatively same. Look at that, 7 block shots on the Scots College side. 48-47 field goal percentage we talked about. 3-point percentage for this level of basketball of 58, pretty average. But again, a great night of basketball had here at the TSB Arena. When Wellington Girls College won the early match 74-78, Wellington East Girls College over Sacred Heart, the champions for 2020, and in the boys zone, the champions at Tawa with a 93-91 victory over Scots College. Look, due to COVID, etc., sorry, we can't get you any post-game interviews. We'd love to have a chat with Robbie Gold or Sam. That's not possible. We trust you've enjoyed this broadcast from the ASB Arena here for 2020 Wellington College Basketball Finals. And on behalf of Troy McLean, this is Terry Orchard saying good night to you all.
Kia ora.
You